What's up, everybody? Welcome back and welcome to Friday, November 8th, day 33 of climbing the mountain. Getting to the check in. So, we woke up this morning, we weighed in at 354.2 pounds, up a little bit more from yesterday. A little surprising to see this from where we're eating a healthy, clean day. I do want to look into how much influence each day's eating has over the next few days. Maybe there's some correlation there I need to make. So, I'll look into that, see what we can learn. Um, Nothing too upsetting here. I spoke with Brian about this, and we decided we're just going to stay the course. We don't want to lower our calorie intake on Thursday because we're already significantly down from our calorie goals. So just stick with it for a few weeks, see how it changes, see how it acts, and we'll revisit that later on. But nothing to worry about for now. We'll just keep attacking here. Then moving on to blood pressure. Measured that at 152 over 91. Again, this is another thing that's up a little bit more. And also with the weight, I want to see how things influence blood pressure. When we eat, exactly how many days are being affected here potentially, so we can kind of start to see some, I guess, consistencies or patterns, whatever you want to call it. But we'll learn that over the next few days. Then I'll move on to sleep. So we just got in 5 hours for yesterday. Not the worst, not the best, somewhere in the middle, but we got a little bit in. I feel pretty good today, so we'll call that good enough, but we can do better. Then I'll move over into food. So for breakfast, I just grabbed a string cheese and some cinnamon applesauce from the fridge on my way out the door to work. Then for lunch, I met Brian and we went to Subway. I got a 6-inch meatball, pepperoni, and bacon on Italian. Then for dinner, I just made some macaroni and cheese. And then for snacks throughout the day, I ate some Cooler Ranch Doritos and some hot and sweet beef jerky at work. And we also used some slices of pepperoni to finish out our calories for the day to lock those up to even where we wanted them. Then that being said, we'll move over into the MyFitnessPal chart. So the calories are dead on where we want them. Everything else is good. Sodium's jacked up, but I think that's part of the process right now. Then I'll move over into talking points. So we just want to keep an eye on the weight. I feel like we're on the precipice of really starting to drive that back down. I feel good about it. I feel motivated to do it. So I think that's gonna start coming down. I'm really gonna tighten up here. I don't have anything, out of the ordinary that can throw us off track coming up anytime soon. So I think we're gonna be on the straight and narrow here for a while, and we'll start driving that weight down. Um, just wanna keep going, keep doing what we're doing, uh, keep staying positive. I made the point to Brian earlier that I think being just a month and a few days in, it's, I think, too early to start being upset with ourselves when things don't go correctly. We're just in the infancy of this whole thing, so when things don't go right, it's still absolutely okay. We just gotta keep coming back every day, and eventually this thing's gonna be easy. I think there's gonna come a day when if I happen to gain 3, 4 pounds over a couple days, it's gonna be a joke. We'll knock that back off within a few more days after that. So just gotta stick with it. That's all I'm trying to say, and everything will be alright. Um, I'm just gonna move into the quote and clip, and then as with the past few days until we right the ship, I'm gonna do some short videos and then hop in the bed and get some of that sweet, sweet sleep. I do have resolve to start attacking the day. I'm continuing to think about it, continuing to consider how I want to do so. So I think we're gonna get better here pretty soon. We just gotta start attacking it and then fine tune the process. But more to come on that. So for today, the quote I found was from Maya Angelou, and she said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it." And uh, this is right on par with what we're dealing with. We're getting beat down pretty bad here by mistakes we're making, things not going our way, uh, not getting the outcomes that we're desiring in our day to day. So just gotta take that and roll with it, and then we'll when we get to the other side of it and we're back into the positive, we'll know that we can take these pitfalls, climb back out of them, get back on track, and that'll be another feather in our cap where we can know that this isn't a big deal because we've overcome it, and anything less than this adversity in the future will be nothing. So that's what we get from Maya Angelou. And then I found a clip called Persevere. Just has different clips dealing with perseverance in general. And so we wanted to revisit the actual definition of perseverance. Merriam-Webster gives it as continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. And that's 100% what we're doing. So uh, I'll leave the clip and the quote in the description, and we will end there. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. You're making me better, and I hope on some level I'm returning that to you as well. But I really appreciate it. Just want to never take that for granted or make anybody feel like I take that for granted, because that is absolutely not the case. But you all keep climbing the mountain. I will do the same, and I will see you tomorrow.